Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So here today I have bring a really amazing tricks for the Linux user. Here as you can see on the screen I have a lots of screenshot in my picture directory. So I just wanted to rename all of those screenshot in a proper way. So if I start to do this work with manually from my hand, then this is gonna take a long time. In that case bash scripting and the filtering pipings gonna be the handy. So if you have not learned about the filterings, piping and the regular expression and the stream editing on the Linux, then you are going to be feel regret, because these things makes our daily work easier in the Linux. So using that we can do many stuff. So we can even edit the output, as well as we can control the standard output of the any command on the Linux using the regular expression and the stream editing and the string manipulation. So let me show you an example. So I want to rename the all of those screenshot in this format. So I want to just append the prefix screenshot and followed by the numbers of the file and followed by the extension. So I will be writing a small one-liner to check for the extension as well as to rename the file. So while if I start to do this by manually, by just going to the GUI file manager or by just using the MB, and these all are gonna take lots of time. So I'm not gonna do like that. So let's do like a pro, man. So let me just do first ls asterisk and let me just do something like cat -n. So here I got the number and the file name too. So we can just now begin with the reading the variable's name. While read number as well as the file name, and do echo $of number and followed by the file name. So done. Here as you can see we got both of them. Oh, I just missed with the variable name, so we have to add the $sign to in order to print out the variable name. So here as you can see we have got both of them in a proper way. So now let's begin on to next. So now we have to check for the extension. Now we can do something like e is equal to ext extension is equal to, so followed by, so we are just going to check for the extension by using the file command. So for that we have to do something like let me just check that command first, picture slash. Okay, so when we do the file docker.jpg, so here you can see that we have got the file info. So we can use the file command for checking out the extension. We have the arguments like extension. So as you can see it has shows us the extension. So let me just go for the cat-t delimiter as a semicolon as a delimiter. So now let's do this and let's go for the field. So we are going to just print out the field too. So as you can see we got this, and now we are just going for the cat-t and delimiter will be the /, and we are just going to print out the field 1. So as you can see we got this, and look at here, man. So we have the space too, and we have to remove this space. We are going to use the set for the removing the space, and we are just replacing the space with this, and let me just do this. Oh, I just missed with the double quote. So here as you can see we have removed the space successfully. So now we are just going to paste this command onto this bracket, and let me just close this terminal and just replace the file name with the variable name. So replace this with $of file name. Let me just print out the extension. We are just going to do the echo $of ext along with the number, $of number followed by the file name. So here as you can see we are successfully able to print out the numbers followed by the file name and followed by the extension. So now we have come so far that we can check for the extension of the file, as well as now we have just printed the extension of the file along with the file name and the number. So now we are going to add a condition that will check for the extension of the file and that will rename the file name along with the extension. So let me just add a one liner of the if condition on this statement. So we are going to add like so here our statement just finished, and we are just going to use the if followed by the big bracket and followed by the variable name. In our case that will be dollar of extension. If dollar of extension is equal to png, then then mb. So let me just do first the echo mb dollar of file name to dollar of no, just I just want to add something like scren screenshot followed by dollar of number and followed by dollar of ext. So here I just forgot to just add the extension. So and else if the extension is equal to other, then we are just going to use the mb dollar of file name to dollar of scren screenshot dollar of number followed by dollar of ext. So here as you can see, I have used the else statement for the jpeg image type. So we have just checked for the png first, and else the excluding the png file, we are just going for the jpg file. And like this we can check for the extension using the bash, and now we are ready to go. So I just have echoed the how the command is going to be execute. So let me just check. I just missed one thing. So we have to put the fi on the last of the statement. So let's just press the enter, and you can see that it's just working. It's just printing out all the commands and all the images that are going to be renamed. So here as you can see that first image is going to be renamed as a screenshot _1.png. So here you can see as for the other extension as well, screenshot followed by the underscore 35.jpg. So like this you can check for the extension as well. So we call this as a renaming the multiple file using the for loop on the Linux, and we have just make this possible or the capable of checking for the extension as well. So you can modify this one liner as per your need. So I'm just going to remove this echo command. So remember that we are just using the echo command for just to see that is our code being really executed or not. So how is gonna our code work? So we are going to check that using the echo. So let me just press the enter, because now we have know that how is it going to execute and how the files are going to be renamed. So let me just press the enter. So as you can see that the file is the one liner is working. So again I am telling that there might be the different situation on your system. You have to modify this according to your need, and sometimes you may have to face with a whitespace character. So it's something like that. If there is a special character on your file name, if there is a whitespace character in your file name, then don't be worried. So I'm going to show you how to deal with the whitespace character on the file name on Linux. So let's just do the ls. So here as you can see that our one liner worked successfully. We have renamed all the screenshot in a proper way. Like this you can just manage your screenshot on your system using the bash one liner. So it's not necessary that you have to write the one liner. You can just even write the shell script as well. So you can just convert this to the shell script. So I just prefer the one liner rather than just writing out the shell script. So you can also just save this to the shell script and just run when you need. So now let's go for the whitespace character. Wallpapers, nature. So I have the tutorials directory. So here as you can see that I have the lots of images just downloaded, and as you can see the name of the images, there is a whitespace character on the image. So basically the normal user just get afraid and they just don't know how to deal with the whitespace character with the file name on the Linux. So in that case we cannot access the file name that contains the whitespace character easily. So let me just show you an example. What if we just try to do something like file and followed by the name of the image. Let me just copy it and just paste it. It shows us that syntax error, or sometimes you may also face the error like the file does not exist. So let me show you another example. What if we just do the touch hello world? So when we do the touch hello world, in our thinking that it's a single file. So what does the Linux thinks that it's a two different file. So we cannot create the files or directory that contains the whitespace character in a normal way. So we have to put the name of the file or the directory under the single quote or the double quotes. That's how we deal with the whitespace character on the Linux. And we can also use the backslash escape sequence to replace the whitespace character with this. So like, what if we do the touch hey world, hey followed by the backspace and world. So when we do the L, so as you can see that this becomes the only one file and this becomes the two file. Now you are just ready to go with dealing with the whitespace character. Now let me just remove both of them, hello and rm world. And now let's just try to remove the file name that contains the whitespace character. So what if I try hello world? As you can see that it shows me that there is no such file or directory. At the same time you can see there that the file is in front of my eyes, but my terminal is saying me that the file does not exist. So we can do something like rm hey world. Doing so we will be able to delete that file. But I have another example also. So we can also do something like hey followed by the backslash and followed by the full name. So as you can see that we have successfully deleted the file. So that's how we deal with the whitespace character on the Linux. That's not gonna work while we are renaming the whole bunch of files. So for renaming the whole bunch of file, as you can see that the all files contains the whitespace character in its name. So we have to replace this whitespace character with underscore or the hyphen. So we can do like let me just do the we are going to use the for loop here. So for f in asterisk backslash asterisk do echo $f and we are done. So as you can see that we have just listed out the files. Now we are going to replace this character with underscore. We can do something like do echo mb $f with echo mb $f, and we are going to use the bash string substitution, that is dollar and followed by the curly bracket and closed by the curly bracket. Under the curly bracket we are just going to use the parameter and followed by the patron and followed by the replace character. So like this we are being able to replace the whitespace character. Let me just press the enter. So as you can see that we are being able to replace the whitespace character. So now let's proceed with it. Let me just remove the echo command. So it still says that no such file or directory. Okay, now let me just do something like this. So it still says the no such file or directory. I just miss up the double quotes, so we have to add the double quotes behind this. So we have to put the variable's name between the double quotes, because when you forgot to add the double quotes on the variable name, it will just treat that as another thing on the bash script. So remember that the bash is really case sensitive. Let me just press the return. So as you can see that the code is being successfully run, and we have just replaced the whitespace character with the underscore. Now we are going to rename the file name with proper format. So let's just do ls. So ls asterisk dot asterisk, and we are going to do with the cat dash n for adding the numbers, and we are just going to do while loop for reading the both value, while read num followed by the file and we are just going to execute the command to echo $of num and $of file. So we are done, and here we are just successfully print. And now let me just do the echo mb $of file to $of. So here as you can see that all the file is in the jpg extension. Now we can simply do the jpg, and then we are begin to proceed. So I am just going to replace this with the num.jpg. So let's just press the enter. As you can see that it's gonna replace its name with this format. So we are good to go, and let's just remove the echo command and let's press the enter. So when we do the ls, and we are successfully being able to replace the whitespace character and rename the file. So this much for today. If you guys like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I will be uploading a lots of amazing tricks and the tips related to the Linux on my YouTube channel. So keep watching. Have a nice day.